Hey, HSE study family, he was just 22, wrapping up his shift on the factory floor. One last check, one wrong step, and the machine didn't stop. In seconds, a young worker's life was torn apart because of a single shortcut. Caught in between accidents are some of the deadliest in the workplace, and they're preventable. Stick with me, because today we're diving into a real OSHA incident and mastering Lockout Tagout to keep you safe. Welcome back to HSE Study for your ultimate guide to workplace safety. Today we're unpacking a tragic caught-in-between incident that could have been avoided with proper Lockout Tagout, or LOTO procedures. This isn't just about passing an OSHA training test. It's about making sure you and your coworkers go home safe every day. We'll break down what went wrong, why LOTO is a lifesaver, and how you can prevent a tragedy like this. Subscribe now so you're always ready to stay safe. Let's face the hard truth. Caught in between accidents are a nightmare. OSHA reports these incidents kill over 100 workers every year in the US, especially in factories, construction sites, and warehouses. We're talking about workers crushed by machines, pinned by heavy equipment, or caught in moving parts. The problem? Too many workers skip critical safety steps like lockout, tagout. I've heard stories that break my heart. A young mechanic crushed because no one locked out a conveyor. A factory worker who lost his arm because a machine wasn't tagged out. These aren't just stats. They're real people with families waiting at home. When LOTO procedures are ignored, companies face massive OSHA fines, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars, and lawsuits that can shut them down. But the real cost? Lives lost, families shattered. That's why mastering Lockout Tagout is non-negotiable for workplace safety. So, what is Lockout Tagout, and why does it matter? LOTO is a safety procedure to ensure machines are completely shut down and can't be restarted while workers perform maintenance or repairs. Lockout means physically locking a machine's power source with a padlock to keep it off. Tagout means placing a warning tag to alert others not to touch it. OSHA requires LOTO for any work on machines with hazardous energy, like electrical, hydraulic, or mechanical power. It's a step-by-step process. Shut off the machine, isolate its energy source, lock and tag it, release any stored energy, and verify it's safe before starting work. Sounds simple, right? But when workers rush, skip steps, or aren't trained, accidents happen. Hazard recognition is key. Knowing when a machine isn't safe and following LOTO can mean the difference between life and death. Let me tell you about a tragedy that still haunts me. In a Midwest factory, a 22-year-old worker named Jake was finishing his shift. The production line was slowing down and a machine jammed. Jake, eager to wrap up, went to clear it. His supervisor had taught him LOTO, but the crew was behind schedule, and someone said, "Just do it quick, no need to lock it out." Jake trusted them. He reached into the machine, not knowing it was still energized. In a split second, the machine restarted, crushing his chest. Jake didn't make it. OSHA investigated and found the company ignored LOTO procedures. No lock on the machine, no tag, no verification. They slapped the company with a $150,000 fine, but that was nothing compared to the lawsuit from Jake's devastated family. His mom still can't talk about him without crying, all because one shortcut was taken. This is why LOTO isn't just a rule, it's a lifeline. Let's get practical, because I want you to walk away feeling like a safety pro. First, never skip LOTO, no matter how rushed you are. Start by identifying all energy sources on the machine: electrical, hydraulic, pneumatic, everything. Shut them off completely. Next, lock out each energy source with a padlock. Only you should have the key. Then, attach a tag with your name and a warning: do not operate. Release any stored energy, like pressure and hydraulic lines, and test the machine to confirm it's dead. Only then is it safe to start work. OSHA says every worker on the job must have their own lock and tag. Never share. If you're not sure how to do it, ask for OSHA training. It's your right. And if you see someone skipping LOTO, call it out. It's not snitching, it's saving lives. One last tip: always double-check your locks and tags before you touch a machine. A few seconds of caution can prevent a tragedy. Here's the bottom line: Lockout Tagout is your shield against caught in between accidents. One shortcut, one skipped step can end a life. Maybe yours, maybe your coworkers. We've covered fire extinguishers before, but LOTO is just as critical for workplace safety. By following every step, you're not just checking a box, you're ensuring everyone goes home to their families. Let's build a culture where safety training and hazard recognition are second nature, and no one takes risks with machines. So, HSE study family, what's your best lockout tagout tip? Ever seen a close call with a machine? Drop it in the comments. I'm reading every one. If this story hit you hard, smash that like button and share it with your crew. Let's keep learning, stay safe, and make every workplace accident-proof.